Hello, hello, hello. This is 8th House Goddess, and I am back with another Tarot Oracle read. Listen guys, I'm in a new place. I got a new little setup. And yeah, I want to say, if this is your first time being here, welcome in. And if you have been here before, welcome back. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for the questions that you send in. Thank you for the personal reads that you schedule. Thank you for the donations that you send to the channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So I want to just take a moment and let's see if we can get our ancestors to speak to us in this place, in this moment, just to give us a little word. I feel like we could use a word of encouragement, a word of learning. And so yeah, I figured we'd come on and talk to our ancestors together. Let's see what spirit, what source has to say. So we'll take a moment and do a quick cleanse. Just smudge, I won't say cleanse, but a smudge, Palo Santo. Yeah. Let's go on and open like I like to do with the singing bowl. If you hear the noise, it's the fan. It's a little bit warm in the room. And I have a couple of candles burning. See? Which makes it hot as well. So hopefully you can hear me. Go on and take a deep breath in through your nose. Release it through your mouth. Settle into the sound of the bowl. absolutely love that. I think I say that every time, but it's because I absolutely love that. Okay. Alright, so I didn't, like I said, have anything specific. So if we're going to hear from our ancestors, let's utilize first the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. And let's see if they want to speak to us in this moment, because I want to speak to them. Okay. So now that we have cleared our energy field with the sacred sound, I'm going to invite in our ancestors. I invite in the energy of the benevolent ancestors of light that care about us beyond belief. Okay. Wow. Okay. I've got two. I love that. Here we go. It says balance yourself, direction, growth, and life stages. And as you can see, I have written the 4 directions, the 4 elements. Wow. Balance yourself. Let's talk about it. North, which is earth, earth my body. South, fire, fire my spirit. East, which is air, air my breath. And west, which is water, water my blood. Let me say that again. Earth my body in the north. Air my breath in the east. Water my blood in the west. Fire my spirit in the south. I utilize those every rising. That's how I open my altar and my sacred space, by calling on those elements. And because I have my grimoire here, there is a prayer from the Sacred Woman book. I'm going to read that to you because it goes along with balancing yourself in those 4 elements. The 5th one is spirit, ether, and it brings it all together. We'll talk about that. The prayer says, as a sacred woman, I am the original healer. I call upon my brothers and sisters, the elements of air, fire, water, and earth. I call upon you to heal physically, mentally, and spiritually, for I am the great granddaughter of Mother Nature herself. Balance yourself in these elements. In the north, the south, the east, the west. In air, earth, fire, and water. Balance yourself in these elements. In other words, get grounded. Get centered. Tap into the water element. Let me tell you something. I got something else. Because I deal with and work with these elements a lot. And I'm going to give you, if I can get up off this floor, let me give you a little piece of information. Hold on. I think I wrote it right. I'm not sure which one I wrote it in, so I'm going to bring them both. Because I don't want to have to get up again. Okay. Here we go. See if I can give you... Where did I write it? Okay, if it's not right there, has to be right here. I write in several different journals, so don't worry. No, where is it? Did I overlook it? Give me one sec. And let's see if I can locate it. It was about the elements, and when something happens in your home, which element you are to look to. Here we go. Alright, I knew I wrote it in here. It says problems with electricity in your home. Look at the fire element, your solar plexus. Problems with water in your home. Look at the sacral, the water element. Problems with your windows. Look at the air element, the throat chakra. Problem with the walls, like, you know, the foundation. It's going to be the root chakra, the earth element. Problems with space, your doors, anything that has to do with your space itself is ether or spirit. Okay? So now, if you have, you know, an electricity issue, because we're talking about balancing yourself, right? In the 4 directions, in the 4 elements. If you have a problem jump starting something, your car won't start, you have a fire element problem. And fire relates to your solar plexus, your center of creativity. I love that. I don't even know if I need to pull another card. Here we go. Your center of creativity. So you need to tap into your solar plexus and see where the imbalance is. And, you know, just because we're talking about this, the way that we're talking about this, I love it when a plan comes together that I didn't even know I had. Then let's talk about the solar plexus, Manipura. It is the 3rd chakra. It's the power chakra. Yes? Located 2 inches above your navel. Solar plexus chakra. I don't have any of my chakra cards here. They're in the other room. So we're just going to go with it. Or maybe I'll pause and go and get it. The color is yellow for the solar plexus, and the element is fire. So anything that has to do with lights, electricity, fire element. Okay? The affirmation for the solar plexus is I can. I can. In our bodies, it is the pancreas and the adrenals. Now how people talk about having adrenal fatigue is when fire has been firing way too much and it's almost an overload. And you know, if in the electricity, if you get an overload, what happens? It blows the breaker. It blows it out. Yeah? Okay. Solar plexus chakra. We're talking about balancing yourself. Solar plexus, fire, energy in the south. Okay. It said body parts that go along with the solar plexus chakra is your abdomen, your stomach, your upper intestines, your liver, gallbladder, spleen, and middle spine. Wow! We are talking about balancing yourself, getting grounded, being at peace in your body. Because the next card said open to love. But before we can be open to love, we've got to be balanced. Come on, ancestors. We asked you to speak, and boy, did you ever. Here we go. It says, possible causes of blocks in the solar plexus. Stuffed or repressed anger. Issues of control, especially in areas related to your power. Any mental or emotional issues. Trust or fear or intimidation or low self-esteem or no self-confidence, self-respect. All about the care of self. Responsibility for making decisions. If you're having issues in any of those areas, it is your fire element. It's your solar plexus. I'm going to have to. Let me pause it. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go and get my cards are here. Okay, I feel better. Because at least there's something that you can see. Okay, so we are talking about the solar plexus chakra. Let's see. Can you see that? Yes. Okay. Because we want to balance yourself. That's what the ancestors are saying. So right now we're talking solar plexus. If something is wrong in your home, in electricity, fire element, solar plexus, we want to balance that. Okay. If something is out of sorts in water, okay, it's going to be your sacral chakra. Your sacral, can you see it? Chakra, right? Okay. Might be better. Okay. And the sacral chakra deals with water, emotions, right? Energy in motion. Our creativity, our creative expression. Let me put it that way, okay? So now it says the location is 2 inches below the navel. We're talking about balancing ourselves. The sacral chakra, 2 inches below the navel. The color is orange. The element is water. The affirmation is I feel. I feel. So when we're saying affirmations, I feel wealthy. I feel healthy. I feel healed. I feel grateful. You're dealing with your sacral chakra, right? Because we want to balance ourselves. The glands that it deals with is the ovaries. Some say the ovaries and testicles, maybe, but for sure the ovaries, okay? The physical body parts is the womb, the genitals, the lower vertebrae, the pelvis, the bladder, the hip area, and the kidneys for your solar plexus. Pause the video, rewind it, jot that down if you need to. We're talking about balancing ourselves. Our ancestors are speaking to us, and the instruction was to balance ourselves. And in doing that, we're dealing with earth, air, fire, and water, which are our chakra points. Okay? Here we go. A mental dysfunction or emotional issues. It says guilt and blame. If you are operating in guilt and blame. Money, sex, power, and control. Your creativity. If your creativity is off a little bit, it's in your sacral chakra. Balance yourself. Ethics. Honor in relationships. Possible causes of that energy block. Sexual abuse or trauma. Rape or gender issues. If you've had some type of molestation, where most of us have, as you know, in our childhood, some type of sexual trauma, okay, then it is in your sacral. Balance yourself. Balance yourself. Now, I offer chakra balancing services. If you want to schedule one, by all means, do that. Let's talk about it. Okay? Let's do some crystals for the sacral. Carnelian. I would reach and get one, but it's over there, and I would have to get up off this floor again, and I don't want to do that. Okay? Carnelian, amber, moonstone, orange, tourmaline, or sunstone, okay, are the crystals for the sacral chakra. We are talking about balancing yourself. If there's a problem with your windows in your home, that is an air issue. Air deals with the throat chakra. Okay? I like the way this came together. Air deals with the throat chakra. It is located at the front base of your neck, in that little hollow where your thyroid is. That little dip at the base of your throat. The element is sound. The affirmation is I speak for your throat chakra. Air. The glands are your thyroid and your parathyroid. I have, suffered with thyroid issues. Trust me when I tell you, it is a throat chakra issue, an air element issue. Okay? The body parts, the throat, trachea, the neck, vertebrae, the mouth, teeth and gums, your esophagus, hypothalamus, your shoulders, arms, and hands. Where do we hold most of our stress? In the shoulders. And if you raise your shoulders, take a moment and do that. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Just hold them as tight as you possibly can, and then all of a sudden just let them drop. It relieves so much tension in that area. Try it often. Throat chakra. Possible causes: difficulty in expressing oneself, withholding or swallowing your words, suppressing your creative talents. Sometimes your throat chakra can be overactive. In other words, you say everything. That's not always good. Okay? Throat chakra. Some crystals for our throat chakra: turquoise, blue kyanite, aquamarine. Aquamarine is an excellent balancing, healing, smoothing crystal for the throat chakra. Celestite, iolite, sodalite, and lapis lazuli. We are talking about balancing ourselves in the I was holding the card the entire time. Talking about balancing ourselves in our homes, in our bodies, and in our chakras, okay? If you have problems with your walls, did I do this one already? Okay, I got third eye, heart, and crown. All right. With your walls, it is the root chakra. Structure, any type of structural issues, it is the root chakra. It's in the north. Earth, my body. Okay? And the root chakra color is red, as you can see. Okay? And it is located at the perineum, or perineum, between the genitals and the anus, at the base of your spine. I'm sitting on my root chakra, and that's why when you sit on the ground, you are really, that really gives you opportunity to get grounded. Okay? Color is red, element is earth, affirmation is I am. Now let me tell you, the root chakra is the heaviest, most dense of them all. So when you are saying I am wealthy, I am rich, I am at peace, I am whole, I am complete, I am, abundant, you're only dealing with your root chakra. And that's okay if you haven't balanced your root chakra. Remember, we're talking about balancing our entire self. Okay? So if you haven't balanced your root chakra, then that's a good thing. But we want to move on. We want to grow up. Right? You don't want to stay in the same place. So I am is for the root chakra. I feel is for the sacral chakra. I can is for the solar plexus chakra. I love is for the heart chakra. I love the freedom that my wealth gives to me. You see, I love the abundance that flows easily and effortlessly into my right now reality. Okay? I love your throat chakra is I speak. I speak. I speak healing into my life. I speak wealth into my life. I speak peace into my mental. Okay? I speak. Your third eye chakra is I see. I see my life full of love and peace. I see. Okay. And then, of course, the crown is I know. Or you can just be silent. I know, or you can just be silent. Okay? We're talking about balancing ourselves. There are 3 more, technically 4 or 5 more, but we're going to hold those to the next, because what we're talking about are the 4. Earth, root chakra, air, throat chakra, fire, solar plexus chakra, and water, sacral. It went out of my head, sacral chakra for water. And we've done those 4, okay? The other ones will wait, and I'll do a separate video for those. We're talking about balancing ourselves so that we can be open to love. So that we can be open to love. This love is both self-love as well as love that extends out to others. It's both self-love and love that extends out to others. Okay? So now here we are. in balancing ourselves so that we can get to this love, right? Our thoughts are the third eye, the spirit. Our words is the throat, air. Our feelings is the heart, and our deeds, what we do, is the solar plexus or fire. Okay? So now, as we grow, as we move toward love, right? Being open to love. In order for us to open our heart, it has to be in alignment. It has to be balanced. Yes? Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Here we go. I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna do earth magic because I'm telling you, I really don't think I need to pull any cards, but perhaps we can add to it just a little, because we're talking about balancing ourselves, coming into balance. And in order to do that, we must connect with Mother Earth. We must connect with the elements of air, earth, fire, and water. We must connect with our chakras, our throat chakra, our root chakra, our solar plexus chakra, our heart chakra. We must connect with Mother Earth. So let's see if the Earth Magic deck will close us out in this reading and add something to what we are understanding, that we have to balance ourselves, and how to balance ourselves. It gave us childhood, innocence. We've got to go back to go forward. We've got to tap in, right? In order to get to being open to love. If we are not healed in our relationships, we are never going to know how to give nor receive love. We're trying to get to a place where we are open to love. Where we are open to love. Want to balance earth, air, fire, water. Want to balance our sacral, throat, root, and solar plexus chakra, so that we are open to love. In order to do that, we have to tap into those childhood wounds, those childhood traumas, those things that we never dealt with as a child. Because here, I'll show you where we're going. In being open to love, wait a minute, rainbow, we get to the blessings. When we deal with those childhood issues, we get to the blessings. We get to the right now reality. We get to here. Let me give you some lollipop love. This deck, I call it my lollipop deck. It is butterflies and rainbows. Look, it is butterflies and rainbows. Literally. The Kawaii. There we go. Okay. Butterflies and rainbows. I'm telling you. So let's close out with that. Because in order to get to, once we balance ourselves, we have to tap into that childhood trauma in order to be open to love, in order to get to the blessings. Okay. All right. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for bringing this word forward. Here we go. Let's see. My butterflies and rainbow tarot deck. See if it can give us any closing words. Love it. You're not going to believe this. Let's see if I can get one more. First card that came out is the Star. Wishes fulfilled. Once we get balanced, we're getting to the blessings over here. We're open to love. We've dealt with our childhood drama. And then, second card out is the Lovers. Is that not the cutest little thing? Butterflies and rainbows. That's what this deck is, right? The Lovers. You see? So it's a pattern, and it's not linear. So sometimes, as I said, we have to go back in order to go forward. We have to tap in order to come out. And when we come out as the Star, the Hope card, wishes fulfilled. That the Lovers card. Here we go. I'm not pulling anymore. The High Priestess. Butterflies and rainbows. Look at that. Right? Now we have come to love. We have come to the blessings. Oh, wow. I can't. It just fell out. It just fell out. So now we have the High Priestess and the Emperor. We have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the Lovers here, right? The Star card. Because now that we have balanced, see if I can get that. Now that we have balanced ourselves, right? We've gotten grounded. We've tapped into our childhood wounds, and we've brought about healing in those instances. I'm not pulling another card. Yes? Thank you, ancestors. This was an amazing word. It was an amazing set of instructions that we received from our ancestors. I want to take this just a second, and I'm going to close this out. I'm going to close this out. Please be kind enough to leave me a thumbs up.